It's Leanne. How are you all going? And we're back onto the ATCS, AD 2017 again. And I've been away this long weekend. That's why I haven't been on camera. So sorry about that, but it was unavoidable. So it is day, what, 15? So the 15th of June, and it's the 15th card I've got to make. Now, I did make some fast forward knowing that I'd be away, so I'll show you the ones that I've done. So there's one starting in the corner, going from left to right. I'll just show you those. Right, that's 9. And we've got 10 in the corner, left to right. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That was the last one I did. I did that one before I went away. That's a canvas ACT from Wendy Mason. Hi, Wendy. How are you? And I'm up to day 15. So I thought we'd do that together. Now I've got some manila folder here, and I'm just going to measure it up. It's going to get an ATC from it. Now it's 2.5 by 3.5 inches, not centimeters, Leanne. So inches, so 3.5 is there, by 2.5 is there. Alright, and we'll just cut that. No, that's not going to work, it's too small. I'll just get one over here. I'll be back in a second. Right, here we go. We've got this one. How does this one go? Right, this way. That's better. You can see it clearer and it can cut well. Right, there we go. We can put that over there, and we want 2.5. 3.5, not 2.5. Like that. Let's do one for the next day while we're here. And we'll put that in, and we'll fire it up like that. Right, there we go. We've got 2 cards for the next 2 days. I'm just going to sit forward a little bit more. Yes, there's buses going past if you couldn't hear me just then. Right, now, what to do? I did pull out a stamp, a brand new stamp, so I've got some butterflies. I also pulled out some inks. Now, I thought I like this technique because I've done it before myself, and all I'm going to do is the page. I'm going to swipe it like that. I've got a purple one here. Now, I can't see what I'm doing, so it's whatever it turns out, it turns out. Let's turn it around. Oh, that's a pretty pink. Okay. Just wipe up that ink a bit. Yep. And I'll give this a dry. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, and here it is, all dry. So it's just giving it some colour on the background. Some ink. And, oh, it's messy. There we go. So we're going to stamp up our stamps that I just showed you, my new stamps, the butterfly stamps. There they are there. I got 4. This is the new stamp set that I bought. It's those. So I am going to stamp it up. just going to see if I've got any black ink around it because I don't want it on my page. There we go. Let's see if I can do this maybe to one side like that. And it's stamped out quite nicely. Sometimes it's a gamble. But there we go. I'll just wipe up those stamps. Got to keep your stamps good because they're so expensive to buy. Okay, there we go. So we've got our stamps. I'll just give that a quick dry. Okay, so there we go. There's our beautiful butterflies we've just done. Now, what else can we do? You know what? I want to get something and I forgot to, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Let me see. I've got some words here. It's a wonderful life, and it certainly is a wonderful life. Give a word out to, or share some love in the world, because there's a lot of people who are absolutely traumatized by accidents that they may have, that they can't move. They're in wheelchairs and things like that. And for people who are terminally ill, give a shout out to those people who are suffering, and all the terrible tragedies that are happening around the world as well. Like England, for instance, at the moment, they've had another tragedy. I think that's about the third or the fourth tragedy they've had within a month. It's actually very, very sad. Alright, I might put that there. Oops, didn't come off. So we're pretty lucky, aren't we, in Australia at the moment? I'm sure we're all going okay. I'll put it's a. Now, I'm not too fond of that A being there. Let me see if I can move it, and I can. It's a. Let me see where I can put this. Oh, well, it has to go over the butterflies. It has to go over it. It's a long word. Okay, it's a wonderful life. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. And we'll put life. Yeah. There we go. That's what we've got so far. Okay. Now, I went and pulled out some of this eyelet lace. It's very pretty. Now, I got this from Wendy Mason again. Hi, Wendy. And she gave me some more in a beautiful gift. And I thought I'd use it. But before I do that, I think I will edge it. Should I edge it with this? You know what? No. Oh, yeah, I might. But I think I'll just go around the words at the moment. I just want to highlight them. Now, you may have to glue down those words a little bit better, because on the ink it's not sitting very flat. So let me see. I'll just get my glue. That's a mess. You see how it's not taking to the ink very well? I'll just give it a little bit of a glue. See if that'll take then. On a dry one. And I'll sit that down like that. Now that took very well, that one. That's good. I'll just see if any of the others need it. I think that's pretty okay. Alright, how's everyone been going? Oh dear. There's a lot happening in politics, but I'm not going to mention it. Too much has been happening. My God, the world's in turmoil. So, all I can say is, there we go. Now we will ink it. Now I'm not sure whether I'll use that. You know what? I'm going to use my favourite, which is an oil pastel. And I think I will use black crayon or an oil pastel. And I'm going to go around just on the edge line. And I will try and highlight it a bit. I think that's going okay. I like the stamp. The stamp's really good. Right, I think that's done it. It's very simple. Just ink it with your ink pads, whatever colours you got. Give it some words. And a stamp. Pretty simple to do. And now I'm going to wrap some of Wendy's eyelet lace around it. Just because I like it. Let's see. How will I do it? How about if I wrap it around 3 or 4 times? That might be nice. Some more. Give it some more. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's do a little bit more about there. You know what? I'm not liking that word. It's fallen off. And although it's sticky, it's not sticking to the ink. So I'm going to put some more glue on that. This one, it's a different one. I think the other ones are holding up okay. But we'll just do the wonderful. Because it's a bigger one, I suppose. There we go. That worked. Right, let's go. Right, let's see if we can wrap this round again. There we go. Yes, it's different having the eyelet lace around it, but I wanted to do something different. I mean, because everything else is just, you know, the same. Maybe we can move it off. Oh, wonderful. So you can see what it says. Now I can do it up. Maybe in a bow. Let's have a look. In a bow. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's see. Yes, I like it in a bow. Now all you do there is to make it stronger. Let me see. Where are we? Is that it? Yes, that's it there. Pull it a little bit more, make it longer, and then double the knot over on it, and it'll stay there like that. There we go. I'll cut a little bit off here. Oh, terrible scissors. Now let's see. A little bit over there. Let me just see, is that the double one? Yes, it is. Lucky I didn't cut it. Anyway, there we go. So give it a bit of eyelet lace. Just like that. I like it because it's different. It's a wonderful life. Anyway, there you go. All you do is put some stamp on some ink and give it some words, and that's an ATC. And I like the eyelet lace. Maybe I could have went around the other way. Like you could have went this way. What's that? Vertical instead of horizontal. But nonetheless, I like it. There it is. And I will stick that in with all my cards. And yes, and that is day 15. And I'll write that on the back. It is hashtag ATC AD 2017, and it's the 15th of June. There we go. I should have put my initials. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in my folder with the rest of them, and until I see you tomorrow or the next day for card number 16, I'll see you later. And everyone, please take care.